Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem. Amma ba'd. So we're discussing pronouns. And a quick recap. Pronouns is called what in Arabic? Zamir. Okay, Zamir. And there are how many other pronouns? Zamir al-fa'il. We discussed this yesterday, that this zamir comes joint to the verb, within the verb. Correct? Like fa'ala, fa'ala, fa'alu, yaf'alani, yaf'aluna, taf'alu, taf'alani. It's joint. It's not two separate words. As opposed to English where you have I, sat, he, ran. So you have two separate words. And most languages that we are aware of, they have two separate words. And in Arabic, when there's zamir al-fa'il, you can't even see the zamir al-fa'il basically. Because the fa'il is so embedded, basically the verb changes. So the verb has a different form, but really the change is coming about because the pronoun is changing. Okay, you want to see, that's why this is basically what you study in sarf. So all the tasrif that you're doing in sarf, ilm sarf, is basically you're reading a verb from different abwab with different pronouns inside of it. You understand? Right. The next one is called the zamir al-mubtada. We'll do that today inshallah. And then zamir al-maf'ul, and the zamir al-mudhaf ilay, or the zamir al-majroor. And a quick recap of what we did yesterday. We have jumla. Okay, jumla is how many types? Quickly, come on, two types. Jumla ismiya, jumla fa'liya. Fa'liya is made up of what? Fa'il, fa'il, maf'ul, and zarf. And this is made up of mubtada, khabar. What does fa'il have to be? Verb. And the rest have to be? Ism. And ism can be replaced by what? Phrase. And how many phrases are there? Five. Which one is mawsuf sifa? Mawsuf sifa. You said the same one I said already. Next one? Yeah, give me a chance. Ism al-ishara musharu ilay.
There's mudhaf ilay.
Mudhaf ilay, brilliant.
And the jar.
That comes up here.
Oh, hang on. I can't remember the last one.
The last one? Ma'atuf alay and ma'atuf. And then there's one pronoun, one phrase which is limited, which is a zarf phrase, which comes in the place of the zarf, or which comes in the place of the khabar. Correct? And then we said that wherever the ism, not wherever, but many places, you can have the zamir here, the pronoun. You can have the zamir as a fa'il, you can have the zamir as a maf'ul, zamir as a mubtada, and zamir as a mudhaf ilayh. And yesterday we done this one. Today we want to move on to this, and this. These are just lists which you have to learn, and I'll briefly explain how they are used. So, this is a zamir al-mubtada, meaning these words can be used as a mubtada. So, huwa, when you say huwa, what does that mean? He. And I didn't put it here, but it can also mean it. Because, there's no, if you look at it here, is there a word for it? No. Why not? Because it in English is a neutral gender pronoun. Refers to things. But in Arabic, all things have a gender. So instead you would just say this or this, even though it's not living. Do you understand? You get it. For example, you can say, they would say, for example, it is something. It is, but they would use who or he, depending on whether that word is mudhakkar or mu'annath. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So you have huwa, singular, and again, we have, this is all ghaib, third person, second person, and first person. Each is split to mudhakkar, mu'annath, and then these are all joined together, and a wahid tasniya jama'. So when you say huwa, you mean he. Huma, he or it. Huma can then mean what? They, but not they for dual. Two men or two things which are grammatically masculine. Hum, they, what normal English they would be. Here, she, huma is they, but feminine they, referring to two. And hunna is they, but referring to feminine, plural. Anta, you, antuma, you, but dual, antum, goes also, and anti, antuma, antunna, ana, nahnu. There's a pronoun which you need to learn by heart. It's something that comes in very handy, you have to know them off by heart. Another tasrif to learn. Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna. And these are the mubtada pronouns. Let's look at, for example here. Ana bashar, it's all Quranic ayat. So ana bashar, so ana means what? I. And basharun, human being. So ana basharun, ana is bashar. But obviously is will change to am now. So I am a human. Okay? Huwa aduwun. Aduwun means? He. No, aduwun. No, enemy. Wa'adun is promise. Aduwun, enemy. So huwa aduwun, he is an enemy. So instead of having a name here or a normal noun, what are we having here? Pronouns. Hiya zalima. She is. Zalima means oppressive. But it doesn't mean she here. It's referring to a feminine word. Qaryatun. Qaryatun means village. So you won't say she is oppressive. You say what?
It is oppressive.
It is oppressive. It is wrongdoing. The people of the village were wrongdoing, doing things wrong.
It replaces it then.
Yes, as I said before, there is no it.
Okay.
Because it is a neutral gender pronoun.
Yeah.
And in Arabic, we don't have neutral gender. Everything has muzakkar muannas. So because this refers to a feminine, a grammatically feminine thing, which is qaryatun, village.
Yeah.
That's what we use here. Huma fil ghar. Huma is now what? Talking about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Sayyiduna Abu Bakr radiyallahu ta'ala anhu when they were on the path towards Medina Munawwara. So huma fil ghar.
They are in the cave.
Cave. So they, well, now it's were, but in that time, Allah, the way Allah is narrating it is as if it's present. They are in the cave. Obviously talking about past incident, it's addressing it. That's another issue. Huma fil ghar, they are in the cave. Hum fi shak, shak means doubt. They, and then the khabar is what? One word or more than one word? What kind, is it a sentence or is it a phrase? What kind of phrase? Zarf phrase. So they are in doubt. Okay? Make sense? Yeah. Huwa sha'ir. This is what the people of Makkah used to say against the Prophet ﷺ, accusation used to make. That this is not the book of Allah, this is some poetry.
What is sharing?
Poet. So how would it mean? What would this mean?
So you.
No, huwa is he.
He is a poet.
He's a poet. So you see here, now again, pronouns are mabni, so they're fi mahalli raf. You get it? They are in the place. They're actually marfu pronouns. These pronouns are actually made for marfu. Okay. So ana, I, huwa, he, here, she.
What does that mean in fi mahalli raf?
That it is in a position. It doesn't show a marfu state, but it's in a position of where the marfu should have been.
Okay.
This is a marfu spot, isn't it? Because it's mubtada. So the mubtada should be what? Marfu. But because these words don't show marfu, they're mabni, we say fi mahalli raf. Okay. Hum kafirun. They are disbelievers. Okay. You got that much so far?
Yeah.
Right. Now we're going on to zamir al-maf'ul. What does zamir al-maf'ul mean? For example, I saw the man. I can say I saw you. So the maf'ul is now becoming what? A zamir, a pronoun. So instead of mentioning a person, we just mention one of these. So it's similar. Who, huma, whom, ha. Instead of huwa is who. Instead of ha, it becomes, instead of he, it becomes ha. And instead of anta, it becomes ka, kuma, kum, ki, kuma, kunna, ni, and na. Okay? Again, it's something you need to learn. This you have to learn these pronouns. But how are they used? I'll explain it to you. Normally, you have this as a sentence. Jumla fi'liya, fa'il, fa'il, maf'ul. And you can change the order around, but it's optional, and in poetry and as you get more advanced in the language, you'll realize why they change the sentence order around. But it's how it comes, fa'il, fa'il, maf'ul. Correct?
Yeah.
However, when the pronoun is becoming the maf'ul, it becomes a clingy baby. What does it become? A clingy baby. What do clingy babies do? Cling to? The mother. So the fa'il is a mother. And the maf'ul becomes a clingy baby. So it says, well, you go away. I need to cling on here. So the zamir al-maf'ul clings on to the verb. It does not exist on its own. It says, no, I need amma. I can't live without amma. So the zamir al-maf'ul has to come joint to what? The fa'il. So basically what will happen, who, you want to say, daraba Zaydun who. Zayd hit him.
Yeah.
You say, daraba who Zaydun. You understand? Say all of these pronouns. Let me give you an example. Nasara means what?
To help.
To help. Now, where's the fa'il?
Is it hidden?
Well, read the whole sentence.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Allah is.
Because look, there's a marfu word here. So who's the fa'il?
Allah.
Or why is kum becoming? Mafu. It's a pronoun. So it says, well, look, clingy baby onto the fa'il. So it has to come before the fa'il. Sorry, it has to come before the? No. The maf'ul is coming before the fa'il. Because it's a pronoun. So it has to cling on to the? So jumla fa'iliya, fa'il, maf'ul maf'ul has to come here. You can't have nasarallahu kum. It doesn't work that way. You understand? The order changes in Arabic and it has to change. Obviously, the translation will still remain the same. Allah, verb, subject, verb, the subject, then the verb to the object. So Allah, then nasara to kum. So Allah help kum. Now kum is you. So Allah helped you. you understand? Nice one here. Let's start doing this. You think, oof, wait till you see the last one. Got a nice one waiting for you. Ramzan present. G. So, how would you start doing this? Start. The first question you always ask is what? Ismiya or fi'liya? What's taraka? Ism or fa'il? Fa'il. So straight away you got the jumla fi'liya. And obviously jumla fi'liya has what? What are the main parts?
فعل فاعل مفعول
Fa'il, fa'il, maf'ul, maybe zarf. Okay. Right. So, where's the fa'il? Taraka. How do you find the fa'il now? You have to think, is there a marfu word? Because obviously what comes marfu in the jumla fi'liya? The fa'il. There's only one word that's marfu in the sentence as in the jumla fi'liya sentence. Mubtada khabar has two marfu words or two marfu slots. Jumla fi'liya has one marfu slot. So where's that marfu? Which word is marfu?
Allah.
Allah. So straight away you know Allah Zul Jalala becomes what?
The subject.
Subject. It's called fa'il. And then what's whom going to become? So pronoun is, yeah. I'm writing it separately here for us to understand it. But normally it'd be written taraka with the whom joined onto it. You don't write it this way.
Same with the kum as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Not only with the kum, but with all of them.
All of them.
All of them will join. As a clingy baby. It'll join even in the writing. Right. So as I was mentioning, the whom is written separate, but it'll be written. I wrote it separately for you to understand, but it'll be written together. So this is a fa'il. So jumla fi'liya. This is a fa'il. This is the. And this is the. And what is this? Zarf. Break the zarf down. What kind of zarf is it? Mudaf, mudaf alayh, or jar majroor? Jar majroor. Solved it. Okay, now I want you to translate it without the vocabulary. Basically, do Arabic translation for me.
The fa'il.
So
The
Allah,
Allah.
then what? Then taraka to who?
To the maf'ul.
To whom? At. Fi means in. In dhulumat. Okay, I'm not teaching vocabulary. That will come in the book. But just so you understand, so you know how to translate this, even if you don't know what it means. So yeah, I can translate, but I don't know what it means. Don't know if that makes sense. But you get what I'm saying? I'm teaching you a template so you can apply it anywhere. So, lafzul jalala, then taraka to whom? In dhulumat. And taraka means to leave. So Allah left. Dhulmatun, darkness. Darknesses. So Allah left them in darknesses. Yeah? Another example. Ba'atha yab'athu means what?
It's a fair.
He's sending.
To send, it means to send or it means to resurrect. So you guys do this one. So how are you gonna go about doing it? Wait, give them by chance.
It's a jumla fi'liya.
Jumla fi'liya. What do you look for?
The fi'l.
Where's the fa'il?
Fi'l is yab'athu.
Yab'athu. Then?
The fa'il is Allahu.
Allahu.
Kum will be attached to yab'athu as a maf'ul. Yawm al-qiyamati.
Yaw. Not yawmu. Yawmal.
Yawm al-qiyamati is the zarf.
Zarf. But you have to anything that has more than one under, you must break it down.
So Yawm al-qiyamati is mudaf ilayh.
Translation?
Allah sent you.
No. Just do the Arabic translation.
The fa'il.
No, say who's the fa'il.
Allah, lafzul jalala. Allah done the fi'l.
Is it mazi or is it mudari?
Fi'l al-mudari.
How do you translate fi'l mudari? Either present or?
Allah is sending.
No, will. It's
Allah
future here. Allah will do yab'athu.
Allah will send you.
Or it also means resurrect.
Oh, Allah will resurrect. Oh, yeah, Yawm al-qiyamah.
Exactly.
Resurrect you.
Allah will resurrect you.
Not sending you then.
Yes.
Okay.
So Allah will do yab'athu to kum on Yawm al-Qiyamah. Allah will resurrect you on the day of Qiyamah. Got it? Yeah? Okay, I mean, it might be going fast, but you just have to learn these pronouns. Once you understand how they use, fine. We'll do more of that in our workbook. But now it's running through with you how it works. And with practice will come. That practice we'll be doing, inshallah, once we finish this book, inshallah. We're getting the theories in our mind. Now, the zamir mudaf ilay and zamir majroor. Meaning this zamir comes as what? As a mudaf ilay, or it comes as a majroor, meaning after a harf jar. I'll give you examples. But it's the same thing as a zamir, except here. Instead of ni, is only what? E. Meaning you give the second last letter kasra, and it's E. And other than that, you join these onto the verbs. For example, let's look at the word ni'ma. Ni'ma means what? Gift. So now ni'matuhu
His gift.
His gift. Ni'matuka,
Your gift.
your gift. Ni'mati.
My gift.
So ni'mati means what? My. Okay, so ni'mati means what now?
My gift.
My gift. Ajr means what? It came before ajr, who can remember?
It's a reward.
Reward. So ajruhum,
Their reward.
their reward. Ajruhu,
His reward.
his reward. Kalima,
The sign.
His word.
that's ayat. Kalima. So kalima is plural. So kalimatuhu,
Yes, his
His
word.
word.
his words. Jannatuka,
Your
You-
paradise.
your paradise, or well in the
Garden.
or your garden. Yes, your garden. So all of these, when it comes joined to a noun, it makes it what? It makes it into a
Mudaf ilayh.
mudaf ilay. So this pronoun is becoming the mudaf ilay. Okay, right. Now here we have the harf jar with it. So la means for. So lahu means not for his but for him. Ala means on. So alayhim on,
On him.
not on
On them.
on them. Laha for
For them.
ha one for her. Ilaykum towards
You.
you. Fihi
In it.
in it come in him. Lahunna for
Them.
For
them, meaning females. And bina, B means with. So bina with us. Okay.